Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time.
Max Fried will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. Ah, way to get dirty. Hats off to that one. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the 0-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curve,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Strand 1. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Into the box, Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next will be Yoshitsugu. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
This is pulled into right.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, another foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Reilly is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Next to stand in is Max Stassi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So Tugo is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Yusei Kikuchi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center field.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career, he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
That is good. The right
Mitch Henniger the next to bat. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We played 2, all even now at 1-1. Set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Angels are gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. To Adam Duvall.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home is offered out of the zone and missed.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the third. So here now's the pitcher, Max Fried. Textbook sack bunt situation here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Duvall, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Stepping in now, Austin Reilly, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Ohtani is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate now is Freddie Freeman, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the... All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now is Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just took it foul.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the next to bat will be Yoshitsu Tsugo. He singled in his first AB. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Here's the first pitch to him. Ronald Acuna will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls. And that's a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
Number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Henniger. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain, a home run. Solo home run for Mitch Henniger, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. So stepping in is Shogo Akiyama. He'll start off the 5th in this one. As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty. And the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Kikuchi. Pete Alonso will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. And it's quickly 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Reed Detmers, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, one down. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. As a look, now the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped up. Reilly is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that one yanked just foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side, but well fouled. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ohtani on second. Trout at first, one gone. Right side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 coming. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Striding in is Anthony Rendon. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Duvall is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tie. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Shogo Akiyama.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And solid contact there as his ball is belted high in the air out to left. Duvall is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Joey Gallo come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Tommy Kingley will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Now pitching for the
Digging in will be Yan Gomes.
pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 7.
Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout singled in his last at-bat. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Jared Walsh. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Acuna going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
So now to the plate, Shogo Akiyama. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 down.
The catcher, number 33.
So next to bat will be Max Stassi. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Luis Rengifo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Luis Rengifo.
Now here's the first offering. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuna is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Patrick Sandoval is on to pitch out of the bullpen. And new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
On the ground to third. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next, here is Shohei Ohtani, lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, it kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So next to hit is Mike Trout. Blasted a solo homer last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Acuna able to track it down for the third out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect on.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Mitch Henniger is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled off. Final strike for the Braves. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. down on the field. We'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs.